got his Saturday morning pancake and he's still in his jammies. We came to get the buckets for the chickens. Where are the chickens at? Yep. Well, it's Saturday morning here at the farm. Got a lot to do today. Josh is finishing up mowing that we didn't get done last night. It got dark on us. Was able to get the zero turn running again. It's his old zero turn that he used in high school for, he had his own little mowing business, and it's been a good mower to us. It actually had stuck rings in one of the cylinders. It wasn't making as good a compression as it should have. Put some sea foam in the cylinder and a little bit of Croil, let it soak overnight, and it freed that ring up and it runs like it used to. So very thankful for that. That speeds things up mowing out here at the farm, because all this year so far we've been mowing with a finish mower on the back of the tractor, which is good. It's 5-foot cut, but the zero turn can zip in and out and get closer to things and just speeds the process up, and it mows nicer. So he's finishing that up. I just locked the pigs up into their pen so we could fill their water barrel. The water barrel is sitting there. I'm planning on posting a video. I've got all the footage of how we put our fencing up, the netting, the electronet that we put up from Premier One that allows the pigs access into the woods, and we just leave the gate open to their pen, and that way they can go in and out of their pen. Their water barrel's in there, and so what we do when we need to fill the water barrel from the spring, we have to stretch the hose inside of the fencing. And if you know hogs, they're curious, they're not going to leave that hose alone. So we lure them into their pen with some feed, and this morning I just grabbed a bunch of vegetation and took it in there, and they followed me right in and closed the gate, so then we can stretch the hose down, which is coming from the spring, and put it in their barrel. Fill the barrel. It'll take that probably, I don't know, half hour to fill. When it's full, we'll let them back out and they'll be happy. So I'm gonna go back up now. We're gonna water and move the chickens, and then we're gonna go work on fence, and it is very hot and humid already. Heat advisory again for today. So looks like Josh is finishing up with the mower right now. So we'll bring you along with us. We're gonna hang a gate today, put in a gate post, and hopefully wrap things up over there in that small lot we were working on, so we can get the 2 cows and their calves moved over there. So that's what we got planned for today. Later on, we're gonna move all the round bales we baled this week, get them stacked. I'm sitting here by our 2 stacks that we got our Protexia hay tarps on. We can add still to the one. When we get it full, we'll put the rest up inside the garage. So that's what we got going on today. It's going to be a busy day, but it looks beautiful out. It's just very hot and humid, but a good day to get stuff done. What do you think? Got your hat and your jammies on. Chickens are moved. Josh is just filling their buckets. And yes, this is a box for broilers, which we have done in the past. We just didn't do any this year. But these are all layers. We just put them in this temporarily. We've got a plan for what we're going to do with them to put them on pasture here in a couple weeks. But this was just temporary. They're not laying yet. They won't start laying until the fall. They'll be at the age to lay. So, but they're on fresh grass. Buckets are full. The water are filling up.
Yeah.
So they're taken care of. Pigs' waterers being filled. And now we're ready to load up to go do fence. What do you think? And I'm sweating. It's hot. Well, sidetracked a little bit. Went back to take the hose out of the barrel for the pigs, and there's a tree on the pig fence up above them that I didn't see earlier. We're gonna run back here real quick, cut it up, get it off the fence so we can let them back out of their pen. Don't know when it fell. We heard a tree fall the other night when we were out here working, but we don't think it was this one. The one that fell the other night sounded like a big one up in there. So take the chainsaw up here, whittle this back just enough to get it off the fence for now. Show you what we got. It's actually two trees. One fell on the other one. Smashed it down flat, but fortunately it did not break the fiberglass post or plastic post, whatever they're made out of. So we're gonna cut this back to get it off the fence. We'll deal with the rest of that later so we can get back over and working on fence. But just to give you an update of what this looks like, they have taken this to bare dirt. We're ready to actually move them to another part. This looked like that. If you need a section of woods cleared, this is the way to do it. Pigs. All right, we'll get started. Ready? So let me explain what we were doing. These are the only spikes we got with us, and they're not long enough. So I was using that punch to drive it in farther. So the head has to go set pretty far in. to do that. We had to do that on both sides because we thought we had more spikes with us. And something we do that helps out when you're putting in your brace is we use a ratchet strap. So we get our post set, we put the ratchet strap on, squeeze our brace, hold it in place, and good to go. And yes, that looks like it's not level, but it's going parallel with the ground, which will look nice with your wires. So when your barbed wire is going down through there, you'll have your brace going the same like what you see there. Your wires, you can see the wire is parallel with that. So all right, so we're going to put the brace wire on it diagonally, tighten that up, and then we need hardware to hang the gate. Once we do that, we'll stretch all this fence, this barbed wire down and wrap it, and this corner is about done other than hanging the gate. Well, we're done working on fence for today. We're out of brace wire and nobody has any locally, so we're gonna move bales, get them all put away. Tires are a little wet on the tractor. We got rain earlier, but fortunately it didn't rain real hard out here at the farm. In town, they got almost 2 inches of rain in a very short, probably 45-minute downpour. So I'm thankful we didn't get that out here. This was just enough to kind of wet things a little bit, but the sun's come out. Been out for a while now. The hay is good and dry. Nice tight bales. So hauling with our trailer like we are, we'll haul 8 at a time, which is fine because we're not going a big long distance, just over to the farm. So much easier loading with a loader. But that little new idea baler makes a nice bale. A nice tight wrap. Those may be 4x4s, but these are going to be some of the densest 4x4s you're ever going to see. It wraps them tight. So our customers, they're getting their money's worth when they get bales from us. If you're doing them by the weight, they're getting their money's worth. I'm gonna put the camera down because I'll have to help him get this stacked, and we may throw a strap over it. So I'll pick it back up when we get over there to unload. I went ahead and threw the strap on, and he went ahead and double stacked 3 of them. So that's 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bales, and he went to go grab one that's 12, and the way we stack them, that will be 2 rows. 6 in a row when we pyramid them over there. So that'll work out good. Well, that stack is complete. We're going back to get another load. We can add one more row to this stack, and that is Protexia hay tarps. They're breathable, they're excellent. We've used them for a few years, about 4 years now, and the way that hay looks right there, when we pull that tarp off in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, it will still look like that. These two tarps, they're designed to hold 60 bales stacked 3, 2, 1 4x4s like what we do. Obviously we've got extra because we wrapped over the end, so we're going to unwrap the end and add another row there. And this has got 54 under it. We don't want to leave the ends completely exposed. It'll hold 60 if you leave the ends completely exposed. We're just going to do 54 and 54. So without having a pole barn big enough for all that, it's an easy way to have 108 bales as if they were under roof. It's breathable, the rain sheds off of it, they can breathe, they don't sweat. There you have it. We just threw them pallets down on them edges. We didn't have enough stakes back here with us. We still got to add a row to that one.